Welcome to the Union Station's Iron Horse Bar for the official Gen Con After Hour event recording with the Loaded Dice Rollers. That Gen Con nominated as 2022 Best Series. Please feel free to grab drinks, food, and interact with the players. In other words, get comfortable and get ready for a wild ride.
All right, we got that down. I'm glad that somebody figured that out. We are up for Best Series at Gen Con. That's nice. Pretty rad. We've only been around for what, 3 years? So it's about time they noticed, Brett?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, good. We aren't professional comedians, so if our jokes are bad, you can just blame Brett.
Please.
Brett also plays an interesting role with us. He's called, does anybody know what his name is?
Rules God.
Oh, geez, Merry Christmas. There's a reason why we call him Rules God. Rules God, you want to explain that?
I mean, I'll start off when Pathfinder 2 came out, actually, because we started a new system. We're all used to Pathfinder 1, and I was the nitpicky guy in the Pathfinder 1 rules, the rules lawyer, where you want to call it, the referee, always calling people out, they're doing something wrong. And so when you started doing Pathfinder 2 for Season 1, Loaded Dice Rollers, I came on as really just a guy in the background, just kind of checking people as far as making sure they're doing things the right way. So I'm not always right, but I do have my cheat screens in front of me in case there's something going on. We want to make sure the rule's right. You know, I like playing fair a little bit. So because
in other words, it makes the GM's job super easy, especially when I'm doing so much production work. Like I'm leveling out music right now so that I don't blare your ears out and making sure the sound effects are at a decent level. But in the meantime, while I'm getting all that arranged, we actually have another.
These Gen Con After Hours sessions of the Loaded Dice Rollers are intended to stand on their own. But if you want more details about these characters and the plots, we recommend you listen to Loaded Dice Rollers Seasons 1, 2, and 3 on RPG All-Stars YouTube channel. Tonight, the characters are level 12. Another note, you may see star cards flying out of GM Macleods' hands. Stars are given to players instead of a hero point system. They can be used to re-roll, gain magical items, and even gain extra stat points or additional experience points. So keep a lookout for stars. Also, please note, GM Macleods and the Rules God have several house rules, especially around death, to make the game more intense. We begin on the plain of Elysium, which is a riot of untouched wilderness, ranging from wild forests to foam-peaked seas, to impossibly high mountains, interspersed with hard-to-reach green valleys. To outsiders, the untamed wilds can seem harsh and uninviting, but the initiated understand its true nature. Elysium is a place promoting selfless cooperation, combined with self-sufficiency and the complete lack of external authority. Please give a warm welcome to GM Macleods and the players of the Loaded Dice Rollers.
That's right. It's a cage fight up here. Super appreciate everybody coming out. Is everybody having a good Gen Con? Really? Has anybody played a super interesting game that is just like blew your mind throughout that we all have to play? I'm getting insights. Did you? No Shadowrun, nothing that. Frosthaven.
Frosthaven.
Oh, freaking rad.
Call of Cthulhu.
Sumo. Oh,
Sumo.
I gotta check that out, I guess. Nice.
Call of Cthulhu. Very fun.
And so here we go. We're in the land of Elysium. And if you listen to season 2 of the Loaded Dice Rollers, it was all about it was a prequel actually to our season 1 NPC called Buzz who was an angel who came in to help out a player.
No, it was a good experience actually, because we had a character, Will Cabot, right? I was playing Eugenie. He played him great. He's basically has a Russian accent and everything. He's a follower of Caden Killian, and he did everything right as far as, drinking. Because Caden Killian's all about drinking and freedom and everything. He played that part well, but he was never really brave in battle. So during every session we'd have, he'd always never play heroic. So after so many sessions, Spencer and I talked about it behind the scenes, how can we get Will to really kind of, break out of his shell and be more
Is this a Rules God tip?
I think so, right?
Hashtag Rules God.
So he created this angel called Buzz who's the ultimate angel of Caden Killian in a sense, because a drunk himself, but and he's on probation actually, so he has to be sent down to Galarian just so he has to take care of this guy to become the next, I guess, chosen. And they bond, Jenny and Buzz on do, and it's just a great story, and it was a great chemistry. So I definitely advise you guys to listen to season 1 if you still can. So after that, we decided, let's look at Buzz's, how he became Buzz on. So we started with them as teenagers.
First of all, Brett plays a superior NPC. He's amazing. And I was like, we have to know more about this character. So season 2 is all about the backstory. The weird thing is it takes place 40 years before, season 1 happened. So because you were younger. And so we ended season 2. You guys made your early teenage journeys and you made it into Elysium. You had defeated a Descari's plan to open up a second world wound in the middle of a Taladin forest in this giant lake that was like cursed. And you freed the angel that was locked there. She rewarded you by taking you to Elysium and taking you away. So that was where Brooke and Brett playing Buzz and Lou left off on season 2. And then we played season 3. And that was great. We had great guest stars. But now we are revisiting what is happening in Elysium because I always wanted to see what was up in Elysium. So
season 3 had nothing to do with Buzz, this character, and everything. It was a completely different season altogether. But now we're back.
Yeah. And who doesn't want to know more about the Elysium landscape? who understands Elysium? Anybody? Ron? Love it. Okay, love it. Okay, well, it is the land of heroes. It's the journey, the hero's journey all together. And there's a lot of honor and pride and also chaos and lawfulness. And it is a grand land of wilderness, grand mountains. There's everything you would think when you think of the Greek gods living on Mount Olympus. It's all of that wrapped into an entire big land. So you can only imagine that the enemies that you're going to face here are going to be significant. Yeah. So I want to know personally what Buzz and Lou have been doing for the last 4 or 5 years in Elysium, what you've possibly killed, stalked, taken down.
Dealing with his dumb bullshit mainly.
Yeah, I've been going on a major bar crawl in Elysium, hitting every bar possible. I think how many did I hit?
He has a Caden Kalian follower, so this fits his character. Yeah, there's a lot of bars. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hit about 113 so far.
Approximately.
That's it?
No, that's the first 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's all a blur to him.
Yeah.
Again, dealing with his drunken escapades and having to sacrifice my devotion to my original god to follow his god, I've had to be initiated into his way of life, unfortunately.
Oh, man. So you've been partaking in some
Hey,
drinking.
you made the choice, Lou. It wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
So she used to follow a deity called Iori, very law-bound and everything. Boring, I think. So she's kind of torn a little bit.
Was I not supposed to save our friend's life?
You did, yeah. But hey, it sounds like you're questioning your choice.
Yeah, so you guys are together. I would say it's in a small town that has developed some kind of a, defense system against what might be outside in Elysium, because they're they're titans that walk around Elysium. I mean, it's no joke. And so this town has been a safety haven for you, and for you it has endless mead. And a knock appears at the door. You hear like a magical effect, and there's a knock at the door. It might be loud, and you hear this knock. And it's a grumpy old voice that you're really unfamiliar with, and he claims that he is sent there for you.
Hey, Baywatch, you in there? Hey, Baywatch! I'm talking to you. Let me in.
Okay, and a little backstory here. So Tom is playing a character from the first season, which they ended up with Juliet Landau in the finale, and she was playing Pharasma. Pharasma has taken their souls and twisted them through time and jettisoned them back in time and forth, and that's sort of how we get to all these seasons that we do. So this character went back in time.
I came a long way to come and get you. Let me in.
California, I guess.
I looked at the screen. I don't see anybody. You a ghost?
Hey, it's Therman. Come on.
He's a dwarf. Oh. Should I let him in?
A random man appears at our door, and you think, oh, yes, let us let him in.
You got any beer?
Look, Buzz, I know you get pissed off when I call you Baywatch, but let me in. I've come a long way to talk to you.
We're talking now.
Don't make me kick this door down.
Just let him in, Buzz. It's not worth paying for the door.
All right. Open the door.
You open up the door, and a very short, hairy dwarf walks in the door. Will you describe yourself, please?
Well, I'm handsome. And, you know, I've got flowing hair and, you know, big biceps. And,
The opposite.
you know,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just a good looking man. That's what I am. So, you know, maybe a dwarf. I don't know. I just look at myself as something other.
So we see this like really short dwarf bald with long hair and scruffy and everything and unkempt, a little overweight. That's what we're seeing, not what he's describing.
Not a pretty sight.
That's a little harsh.
That's a little.
Yeah. And he serves you a purpose why he's there. And you might want to tell him a little backstory. They don't really know you, and you probably know this because you've been sent back in time, like Terminator.
Look, Buzz, I've had a kind of a effed up trip. And I'm not talking from like those magical mushrooms that you probably have on one of your mountains up here.
Oh, they're so good.
Talking about the mushrooms, but you can't say the fuck word?
I don't know. I was told I would get kicked out of Gen Con if I said the F word. So.
There's a big handbook. All right, let's see how this is received. Let's do the first D20 roll in this game. Brett, you're going to roll a D20, and you're going to roll a D20, and it's going to be your diplomacy against his sense motive.
Okay.
All right, so I rolled.
Rolled low.
Wow, we're figuring. We're all in Hero Lab. We love Hero Lab. It's got a little complicated. Does anybody use Hero Lab? Hero Lab for playing? Yeah. You do? Yeah, it's a little.
It helps. You need it.
It's a little complicated. Yeah, that's Hero over there. A little complicated. A little complicated. What'd you get?
All right, 25 total.
Oh man, what'd you get, Brett?
I rolled low. I rolled like at 21 total.
Okay, so you believe
I
him?
believe him, yeah.
Yeah. So it's all good with you, I think, and you have enough mead that you could probably share some.
Yeah. So what I believe is, did he say he's from the future?
I don't know. What did he say?
Look, Buzz, I'm here to kind of warn you, because some shit's coming down. I've been bouncing all over the place, and it's a long story. I'm not going to get into it, because I haven't had any alcohol, and, you know, you've always been saying this meat of yours is some good shit.
Yeah.
Wait, I've talked to you before? Wait, what are you talking about?
Wait a second, you don't remember who I am? The journey that we went on?
This guy's crazy. I want to believe him, but he's a second kind of
How about the drunk Eugenie? Does that ring any bells?
Nah.
Yeah. So you're getting the in your mind. You're getting that Pharasma has sent you back, and there's a significant difference, maybe with reality or time or something. Like this guy looks younger. He doesn't have wings. He's different.
Wait a second, let me kind of. Hey, take your shirt off for a minute. I want to check something out.
I trust him.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, hold on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take my clothes off too and see if you notice any difference
Oh
with me.
boy.
So Therman disrobes.
Oh no. We're out of Gen Con. This is it. That's not my
Now
policy.
look, I used to call you Baywatch for a reason, and you're not looking like Baywatch much to me right now. I have a thing about this roving, but that's a long story. But is
That's
anything
all season
on
one.
me familiar to you? Because I feel
I
like
hope
I've
not.
done something stronger than those mushrooms I was talking about earlier.
Buzz, did you do something when you were drunk? What?
Exactly. I'm kind of worried.
Oh,
you
and
know?
by the way, I'm Therman, ma'am. Therman Titan.
Hi, Therman. Luthra. But you can call me Lou, I guess, if we're at this point already.
We actually have minis. We have a huge map. We have lots of sets and all that stuff. We just didn't get it set up. So I'm just going to place Therman in front of you, Lou. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Lou.
Yeah.
And,
Pleasure.
you know,
Kill. Yeah, you could kill him.
I don't want to kill a man when he's disrobed.
Well, that's the time to kill him. Yeah, that's the best time.
I'd rather not clash swords in this way.
Are you in a home or a tavern? Where are you?
I'd say home at this.
Okay, so you're in a home. This guy's just invaded it. Another knock on the door
Oh, please.
happens. And you hear a rough voice outside. He's a very gruff, silent, but when he speaks, it's very loud voice at the door. And he is there for a purpose as well. So he's going to knock on the door and tell you what he's up to.
Is anybody in there?
Jeez, don't open the door. Did you hear that?
There's
that one.
There's a naked man out here.
Well, he's actually inside, but you can see him in the window. And all you see is dwarf butt, and you're like, oh, no.
Have I come at the wrong time?
I believe you have.
Well met, my friend. Shall you come in and disrobe in our home too?
Tempting, but no.
Buzz, that voice, it sounds familiar to me. This is all connected in some way. You should let him in.
And for this character over here, he's been throughout many different iterations. Phrasma sort of tortured him. He got through the boneyard into her judgment, and she made a promise to him because of a very powerful cleric of Phrasma that she would not send him to hell. So he has obviously been skidding the outskirts, probably like Baba Yaga, if you guys are familiar, and very powerful wizard. But also, you know, Phrasma wants to close down the universe. That's her job, to open new universes and close them down. And he has been on her side for some reason. So this makes sense. He's having reverberations of different iterations of himself throughout time.
Hey, Buzz, let him in.
Let him in.
Man, I know how you're tripping, man, but let me know how you got there, man. This is pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, I don't know, Lou, should we let him in?
At this point, there is a naked dwarven man in our living room. Sure.
Nice. So you open the door and you let him in, and this guy's name is Duelality, and he introduces himself like this.
Hello, all of you strange people. Wait, one of you look kind of familiar. At least you sound familiar.
Well, you sound familiar too, and let me come over and give you a big hug right now. And
Thurman runs over to him and just kind of
He's
wraps
naked.
his arms
He's
around
naked,
him.
mind you.
Are you happy to see me, or am I happy to see you?
Oh, not like that. Oh, wow. It's a twist of fate.
well, let's just say you're destined to be here, so I guess I'm happy to see you, Duality. That is still your name, right? Because this guy doesn't remember me calling him Baywatch.
He knows your name.
Therman? No.
Yeah, you recognize the voice, but it's in a different body, so it comes out more gruff, and for you, it's disturbing.
No.
So, just a little background. So, Duality is a character that protects, or he's actually you guide people through something called the Whispering Forest. It's this massive forest in Cheliax. It's very close to the Andorran border of Cheliax. And once you go over the mountains, there's the Whispering Forest. In the Whispering Forest, if you make sounds, things will kill you. So it's very tough to cross. And Duality has been crossing people. How long have you been doing this?
I lost track around 10,000 years.
Yeah, I mean, he's been there for probably at least 9,000.
Yes.
Since Earthfall. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm not entirely certain why I'm here, but I know that there's one individual in this room who I want to strangle. I want to tear his head off.
He's shorter than you remember. He's a dwarf.
Would be easy.
Lou, this is a sign from King Kalian.
Oh, good.
Can you see it?
Yes, it's so clear in my head now.
Oh my goodness, it's like the first time I found my tankard. Remember that? The King Kalian tankard that it's like a bag of holding, but it's unlimited liquor and beer, whatever I want. I drink it. And
Getting blackout drunk at 10 years
now it's just a
old,
naked dwarf, and it's got the creepy voice, man.
He is creepy. We like to do some things. Has anybody played Isle of Dread? It's original. Oh, we got one. Yeah, we got two. So Isle of Dread created the random encounter. And we love this because it is something that they cannot predict. I can't predict. But I have a chart here that has a number of enemies, and I would like somebody to roll that D100.
Oh, you gotta let me do it.
Yeah, he always rolls 100.
Don't
Yeah.
let him roll it.
Oh, come on, come
He
on.
literally always rolls a 90.
All right.
If it's,
He always rolls 90.
92.
oh my freaking God.
Ugh.
It is a 92.
We'll probably end this tonight. Like right
Told
now.
ya.
All right, this is how we have other
Roll
players available, right?
Tom.
Where did Adam go? There, we have
It's
other.
been an honor,
Ron.
everyone.
So your town has been primarily safe. You have these walls over there, Brooke, right? You have these, right?
Yep.
And it's been safe from outsiders for the most part of your last. How many years have you been there? 6. And yeah, and all of a sudden you hear like footsteps. As a matter of fact, your mead on the table has a it has this massive like jitter in it, like yeah, Jurassic Park. There you go. What do you do?
Hey, Buzz, are you expecting someone else to dinner tonight?
I think so. I think it's a sign from Katie
Oh,
Killian.
for the love of... And I would reach behind her and unsheath her sword.
Oh,
Maybe I should walk out and introduce myself. What do you think?
You know what?
yes,
Sure.
you should.
I have my sword, you have yours. Why don't you go ahead and go out?
The best
There you
part
go.
about being a DM with this guy is he has no armor on ever, and so he's just a sitting target. So what do you do, Therman?
So Therman, he walks out the front door and,
Oh, God.
takes a look.
Oh God! So you do see in the distance there's some trees rattling. He rolled a 92. What am I supposed to do, guys? So you see trees rattling. Can we rattle some trees over there? Thank you. There they are rattling, and you hear giant footsteps coming toward you, and that's bad news for you.
Hey, Lou, I don't think you're gonna have enough space in the house for this dinner guest.
Okay. Defensive positions?
Well, I don't know. I'm not from Elysium, but is this something natural that you see all the time over here?
Yeah. Yes.
Sometimes. Never bodes well for us, though.
Maybe I should go back inside and put my clothes back
Please
on.
put your clothes on.
All right, that's going to take at least a minute. So that he's out for how many rounds, Ron? Thank you.
Don't you have magic? Put your clothes on, magic man.
He's out for 10 rounds. In the meantime, I got to be honest, I don't know where this is going. He rolled a really terrible random encounter.
Just do it. Great. Just do it.
Okay. Enter roll. Yeah, enter roll initiative, please. Roll initiative, yes. You indeed hear footsteps getting closer, and a rock comes tumbling in. 5% chance that it comes at you, 1 to 5. 3. Comes at the house. It's a 20.
That was a critical
All right, it's a
hit.
TPK. TPK, yeah. Ron, yeah, thank you. Thank you. This is the dream.
Worst day ever.
It is. Yeah. These two guys show up and then this happens. You get what's called, it's not even, wow, it's not that. Thank God. It's called Deadly Throw.
Have a good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
It's called Deadly Throw. It's only one action, so he gets 3 actions. So let me see if the other 2 come at you. Nope. 19 and 12. The other 2 don't come at you, but the first one comes at you for sure and nails the house. Let's see if so 100 feet into the air, 150 feet away. Oh man, it just comes pouring in. It's a 41 reflex save. This creature is no shit going to screw you guys up. So evasive maneuvers. 41 reflex save.
What is he hitting all of us?
Is he hitting
I
all
mean,
of us?
he's picking
It's
on one of us, right?
That's why it's a 41. So I'll give you
area
I'll give him a
effect?
negative 10. It's not an area effect, so I'll give him a negative 10. It goes at the house. You guys are in the house. So I'll give you a plus 10. So it's 31 reflex save. You made it. Did everybody make this?
Yeah, I think we did. Did you roll well?
19.
Yeah, I got it. I rolled
Okay.
19 also.
So it's only 3d12s cut in half. So 22 points of damage cut in half, 21 point or 11 points of damage to all of you as this thing shatters your house. And your roses, you just got all these flowers set up and they're toast. There goes the china. Your crystal. Brooke, you are upset to say
That
the
was a
least.
critical hit.
And who's next, Brett, on the list there?
Well, I guess your guy went first, right? Is that what
Yeah.
happened? I guess it's Buzz. Dude! What the heck is that? You think this is an accident?
Kill it.
Yeah.
Buzz.
For sure.
I don't know, man. That's
Buzz.
what?
Kill.
Really?
Kill.
Well, can you detect evil on this guy, or?
I could, but I'm not feeling it right now. I'm waiting my turn.
I don't know, man. That's just kind of weird. This is a weird day. I'm gonna wait till we know he's evil before I do anything. I'm just gonna drink my beer.
So it's you, Brett, and then Brooke, it's you.
I detect evil.
Yeah. You actually do not detect evil. This is a land of creatures that sort of, they have honor for, destruction. This particular creature has no alignment, so you're not going to detect it.
Buzz, it's evil.
Wow, really?
It is so evil. I smell it. It's curdling in my nose. You have to kill it. It's so evil.
When she smells evil, it's like curdled milk. So.
Is that what King Kaelin's telling you?
Yes. Absolutely.
Are you inebriated? Are you guys inebriated? Or are you? Roll a fortitude save. Do DC 20.
DC 20. My fortitude's a 26 bonus, so 30.
Elysium is
You could still fumble, right?
I could still fumble. 30 total.
I failed.
Oh, you're kidding me. So -2 on just
tracked.
about everything for you.
No. The drink rolls are different.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
Yeah. Drink rolls are good.
If he gets buzzed, it's good. He's an angel of Caden. Well, he becomes an angel.
Well, actually, anyone can benefit. It doesn't matter if you're an angel of Caden Kaelin or not, but there are drinking rules in Pathfinder. Where if you do get drunk and you fail, I guess, beating the toxins, the poisons of the alcohol, you do benefit for the first round, like a plus strength and dex and con. But if you keep drinking, you keep rolling again, and your DCs get even worse. And if you fail those, then you start losing those bonuses and start getting negatives in the mental bonuses, right, of intelligence and wisdom. So right now, when you first buzz, you're kind of strong. You definitely have some good bonuses here. So I'll take it.
Take it. He's okay for this round. All right, so that happens. And then after Brooke, it's Tom.
Yes.
So Therman finishing putting on his clothes again.
Oh, no.
Small mercies.
Walking back to the front and kind of seeing what's going on, witnessing the boulder roll past the house or destroy part of the house and the rose garden. Sorry, Lou. They look really pretty.
I know they do.
I think we need to find another place to have this chat because it's important.
And with that, Therman casts Magnificent Mansion.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
This is a great spell. It brings up this incredible mansion. It has servants inside, it has food, it has anything that you want, and and it becomes invisible after you close the door. He walks in a door that you guys haven't seen before.
Come on, you guys. This guy's not looking to have dinner with us, I don't think.
Duality, it is actually your turn to do something. So you see a naked dwarf walk into an invisible door and disappear. He says, "It's my mansion."
That's a new one.
9,000 years old. Never seen it before.
So the rock hit the house, destroyed everything.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. And you guys evaded it with some damage.
What is the house made of?
Rock.
Okay. So, a Duality's standing there amidst the rubble, giant rock in front of him, takes out his sword and kind of pokes it. Just like,
Well, you seem thick.
and he looks over to the giant monster coming at him.
Oh, the trees are like mowing down at this point. Like, it's coming for you.
He's like,
The villagers are running like it's insanity.
well, I am a bit of a, as they say, a badass. But the last time I did this, I almost died. So I'm going to follow the guy, the naked dwarf, into the invisible door.
It's only because, I got to be honest, it's only because Beau's rolls are so, he's not, what type of dice do you roll?
I roll Wyrmwood Dice. They're amazing. I love them.
They are awesome looking. But
Gorgeous.
He's rolling like once. So you disappear into the door. All right. So top of the round, Brett, it's you.
Lou? I'm out of here.
Yes.
Bolts in that door.
Yes.
He dives. He grabs his shirt too. He's shirtless. I forgot. He's got a shirt.
All right. Roll a acrobatics check. Make sure you save your beer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 37.
Okay. So you save your beer roll. It's a stellar move. Brooke, you're the only one outside the door right now.
God's help me. Men. Going in.
All right. So you safely go in this door. You know enough to shut it.
Yeah.
The tyranny ends all of a sudden. You escape like what you thought was your sure end because somebody rolled a 92. And you have an incredible mansion with servants and food and like all these things. There's a library. It might be attractive. Plenty of books. There's all these archives, anything you want in this place. And it's available 24 hours a day.
Welcome to my crib, everyone.
So just for those watching, this is called the caveat that the DM did not see. Like this is let's just say a lot of time goes by here, and the mansion is going to fail at some point. You guys have a brilliant time in the mansion. I mean, it's like a party. It's amazing. And the mansion is going to fail at some point, and it's time to excuse the spell. So this is flash forward like a day? How long does it last? 24 hours?
24 hours. Yeah.
Okay, so 24 hours later.
Cast it again.
Yeah. You might be actually.
We have all our spells back now. So
You might be able to. Did you use any spells like
Let's
that?
never leave.
No. I have that one back.
You can cast it again, or you can come out. You want to take a peek, you can recast it. I don't know.
Hey, maybe we should see if that, party crasher's there.
Please check.
And he opens up the interdimensional door and kind of peeks out.
It looks like the coast is all clear. I'm gonna go and check it out if you guys want to come.
This was really exciting, wasn't it? The entire village is crumbled. As well as you can see a path leading out into the distance of trees and mountainsides being like chopped down into finite material. And so you can easily trace this creature, but he has trashed everybody. You see a leftover person. Oh, hey, Buzz, it's so good to see you. How'd you survive? I mean, we were all out here fighting, and I'm the only one left.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've been injured. My legs don't work anymore. Where were you?
We're here now. Where'd he go?
Can you carry me? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he went that way. Everything's like mowed down that direction.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this evil beast. Just so you know, we'll get your legs back. I promise.
Okay, I trust you on that.
I can put
so
my hand
now-
on him and heal him a little bit. I can't bring his legs back.
And Brooke, for you, like you're a paladin type, right? So this is taking an oath is like a serious thing. Do you back him up on saying, "Hey, we'll take care of that creature"?
I will do everything I can to heal your leg.
Oh, okay.
Lay our hands into him.
I think it's going to take a wish spell, but that's you know.
Oh, I'm helping.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel the
You
bones
did help.
bending. Wow.
All right, so you left at a junction. Do you follow this creature, or do you try and resurrect everybody in the village and fix their homes?
Plus, they're super dead.
Maybe we should go to another town.
Yeah. By the way, the worst part is the meat is totally destroyed. Like you had these barrels and.
Yeah, this town's dead. Let's get out of here.
All right, so that's a choice. Duality. I think so Duality is an interesting creature, an ancient creature, and he walks a line of neutrality. He really doesn't like chaos or law. He's very neutral. Doesn't like good or evil. And I know he's got an opinion on what to do here.
Well, he steps out of this shadowy corner, because he has stealth suit and all. And he looks around.
His shadow leather armor, which is amazing.
He looks around, sees all the rubble, all the destroyed people. He sees the worthless efforts of resurrecting this man's legs.
Helping.
Resurrect these legs.
Well, there are a number of things going on in my head, not that, anybody asked me. There's a giant creature who bulldozed through this entire village for seemingly no reason. And for also seemingly no reason, myself and Therman found ourselves here as well. I have to assume that the two are connected in some way. And I don't want to be here.
But also for you, Duality, let me remind, he is kind of bored. I mean, he has been walking people through the woods that he's been in for centuries. And so he was excited at anything that went abnormal in that journey. And so this might be for you something adventuresome.
I could use a distraction. The rest of you, how do you feel about following in the footsteps of old Bigfoot?
Do you want to die?
I've been around for almost 9,000 years. Sure.
And actually, she's onto something there with you, Duality, because for the first time, your shields are down a little bit. You've been pretty much immortal. And, you know, when the rocks hit, you took some damage, and you're not healing from it like you normally would. And it seems a little different. You have a paladin here, by the way, that can heal you.
It is strange. He brings up a hand that was kind of smashed up. Like, could you do anything about that?
Oh, sad. Say please.
You're an ass. Please.
Lay on hands.
All right.
That's where the lay on hands. That's a star. Good job.
Look, Buzz, this is what I was telling you when we were talking earlier in the mansion. I've been bouncing around time, and I think I pieced it together. Pharasma's ready to end this universe unless we get our shit together. And I'm trying to keep it all, I don't know, from falling apart. You're supposed to be an angel. That's why I'm here. Duality, well, you know, it's good to have him out of the freaking forest finally, because he was a tree hugger for so long, but he's supposed to be here too. And Lou, you know, I really don't know you.
Hi.
Well, hi again. Sorry about the roses. And
I'm only a bit.
the house and
Yep.
the village.
Yeah.
And the dinner that you didn't have, and
Yeah.
you know, but one of my servants gave you a great massage, so maybe that makes up for it. But look, regardless, this is all connected, like Duality said. And Elysium is in trouble. And I just don't know how we're gonna save it if I don't have Baywatch the Angel with us. Or if you just want to get drunk like the other drunk Jenny used to do.
And what he's referring to is Buzz on as an angel in the future. So I think you have a very high intelligence, yeah?
Yes.
Roll a 20. Let's just see.
12.
So I think you do it. You realize that this is a younger version of the angel that you used to be friends with. And he has no idea really who you are.
Look, you're looking at me like, well, you're looking at me like you should be looking at me, because you have no idea who the hell I am, minus this beautiful naked body that you had in front of you earlier. But that said, in the future, you're gonna be an angel, and we're gonna meet. Duality, you remember my voice, and I was in an uglier body, this human body, back when I met you, but
It was a teenage boy that he killed the soul of to take over. It was really bad.
Watch season 3 for that.
God, really gnarly.
But
Touching.
you're supposed to be here too, Duality. And Lou, I can only imagine that you and you're gonna be an angel like Buzz. You two are connected
Okay.
somehow. I don't know, but you wouldn't be in Elysium if that wasn't your future. But regardless, again, our universe is in trouble, and we're all here together for a reason. I need you. I need Buzz. I need Buzz to lead us, to show us where this rift is within your world. I don't know this world.
You want Buzz to lead you?
Well, actually, that might not be true. You might really understand the plan. He is a planular traveler that has expertise in like all these areas. Roll a 20. Oh yeah, 19. You know exactly what Elysium is. You know what troubles it has, what creatures, the honor system, the hero system it has.
And what I mean, Buzz, by that is I don't know this world now. In this time.
Do you need a
Good
map?
save.
I don't know why I was sent here, particular
Okay,
to now.
There you go. There you go.
Stellar.
Voiced by Beau. Thank you, Beau. Nice. Nice. And as you're saying that, I just want to have an encounter in this episode. So please roll a d20. You hear 3 chimeras coming in at you at bullet speed, and everybody roll initiative. Thank you.
Roll initiative.
I just need to kill somebody, right? I mean, no players out there.
All right, so it's gonna be Tom first, Brooke, then I don't know. I guess
Tom.
you guys, and Buzz then.
You see from the north a thing with wings flying in, and it gives a couple puffs of smoke and a growl like a lion. And you're pretty familiar with these creatures.
Buzz. Lou.
Yeah.
Duality. I think we're in some deep shit.
I have to agree.
Sorry, Gen Con.
Please
That's a free
tell
action
me,
to talk.
Thurman. Please tell me you studied that mansion spell again.
Well, I did, but you know, I'm kind of feeling like I want to kick some ass right now.
Oh, he's going to
And,
honor the DM.
And because of that,
How far are they away from us, Jim?
120.
and because of that, I need you to all watch and learn, because we're going to need to work together if we're going to solve this problem that we all have.
Okay, Dad. What?
So you see an unnatural monster made up of a monstrous mix of wildly different components of creatures. In this case, a lion, a dragon, and a goat. Wild, hateful, and hungry, it tries to eat any creature it sees, and sometimes its strong-willed master is able to compel it to serve a guardian or even be a mount. So this creature is flying toward you.
So
There's
with,
3 of them.
With that, Therman looks out at the beast flying in.
Oh, and they're ugly beasts too. All right, die!
And he pushes both of his hands forward, and he throws out an Eclipse Burst. It's a 2-action spell, 500 feet, and it's a 60-foot burst, so it'll hit all 3.
Oh, man.
It's a DC 32 reflex that they have to make.
I am in trouble. I'm going to roll my good .7. That's probably not going to do it. Okay, Therman, you affect them. What is it?
Okay, so it's 8d10 of cold damage and 8d4 of negative damage.
Clearly, I have gone wrong on the CR levels of the creature. At 87 and
68 points
Oh, you were 1 away from
per
greatness.
creature.
all right. They're
I know,
not,
right?
They're not bloodied.
I love you, Brooke. Brooke does deserve a star.
Star. Brooke Star. Thank you. Thank you, audience. That was awesome. Yes, Brooke Star for sure.
And that would have fit Therman so well if we would have got the 60.
I really would have.
So they all take that. They don't look bloodied.
They did nothing to him?
For you, Buzz, when you fight your goats after you're drunk, this is obscure because usually when you hit them, they're either dead or like really bloodied. In this case, these creatures they're not bleeding at all.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take a bit of movement and then raise my shield.
Okay, so you raise your shield, you take some cover, which will apply +2 to your AC bonus.
Yep.
Okay, so each one of them has a flying speed that will get them 60 feet within your range, and then their red dragon part of their head releases a giant ball of breath weapon. It is a DC 26 save reflex for all of you. All 3 of them come in. And it's a horrific sight. Does anybody love this?
27. I just barely passed.
So, yeah. It's hard they're level 12, so it's
26, I think.
What is
I
it?
did it.
It's
Yeah,
a
I got
reflex?
27. I just
Yeah,
barely passed
reflex.
that. Oh, lordy.
you still take damage.
Let's go.
13.
Gonna be okay.
35.
35?
Beau rolled the
What level are you?
Beau rolled a
Oh
4.
my god. 35 over here. Mr. 30. Yeah. Yeah, it's very high. At this level, it's very high. So we had 1 that failed and 2 that succeeded. It is 96 damage.
Whoa.
What? It is a line of acid that comes out at you if anybody's not immune to acid. Is anybody immune to acid?
I sure wish I was.
Okay.
Me too. Me
I'm gonna
too.
roll this and multiply it by 3. Oh my god, 12, 13 times 3 is 39. Divide in half for you guys, which is 38, 15, 20, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, so
We have a DM in the crowd.
So people that made it had 19 points, and who failed was
19, you failed, 38, 39.
I didn't fail.
39 for you.
I made it.
Okay.
So
19
You guys take
made it.
massive damage, and this creature just lets out a scream like, and the goat goes, yeah. So, yeah, was that a goat? Oh, the lion goes, and it is now top of the round.
Actually, no, it's my turn next.
Sheep and
Crap. Lou, are they evil?
Yes. Achoo. So allergic.
They are chaotic evil.
I ready my shield, and I pull up my sword as well. So I'm just kind of waiting for
You
them
ready
to
in
finish.
action with
And
the
then I
shield?
guess it's Beau's turn.
You can ready in action, which means that if something comes close to you, that you can strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you do?
Buzz and I are
That's
just
a
both
Pathfinder
staring
2E.
like this.
Yeah, well.
Or are you ready with a bow? You're supposed to spell out your action directly. Like, what are you doing? So
I guess you're right. I guess you have to raise your shield every round. You're right. It's for it to count for AC. So I can't wait for them to come to me because I can't go to them. They're in the freaking air.
I know, but you can
Yeah.
ready in case one lands next to you.
Well, that's beginning the round, right? When you're ready in action, because they already won.
Yes. Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh, okay, I see.
yeah.
That's why we
I
have
think
a
so.
rules god. All right, Beau.
Am I alive still?
Yeah, you're still alive. You took a little damage. It's abnormal to you because when the acid hit you, it was more painful than normal. No longer immortal.
Ooh.
Terrible DM.
This tingles in sort of a bad way. All right. Well, it seems like everybody else seems to be doing some sort of firing line, so if this is going to be the end...
That's true.
There are worse people to stand shoulder to shoulder with.
And Beau, for you, you have a bow, or you can attack with. He has a vorpal blade. I don't know who gave him that. But, you can ready in action with that. You can hide behind a shield. You can take cover.
Just ready in action with the vote and just roll a 20. Then it's dead. It's dead if you just roll a 20.
I get the 20 and I'm just
It's a
rolling.
20, then it's dead. Just roll a 20.
What do you do, Beau?
All right, so how far can I get with the bow?
You can hit them.
All right. I'm going to ready... Beau's going to ready his bow.
Okay. Well, you can shoot your bow. You can do that. You
Yeah,
can do it
I'm-
3
I'm-
times in this round.
I'm
but
gonna-
You can't raise the shield after that.
I'm going to take a shot at one of them.
Okay, so you take a shot. You can take 3 shots if you want.
Can I see if one hits first?
Sure. Let's take one.
Wyrmwood Dice, everybody.
Nice. Let's do it, Wyrmwood. I shouldn't say this, but he needs to. Oh no! Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, he's got to give us. He's got to give a star back. Is that what you're saying? Oh my God.
All right. So Therman looking over at the rest of the group and...
How do you feel? I mean, what's the general feeling that you're? Is it like tingly?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
you all kind of have to step up a little bit.
Are you still wearing? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
'Cause
Let
I
me
don't-
cast my big spells at
yeah.
the flying things with my sword.
Well, look, you're supposed to be angels, right? You know, maybe it's not the time that you're an angel, but think like an angel. All right,
That sounds like a movie.
all right, here it goes. These beasts aren't getting any prettier, so... Chain lightning!
Calls down some chain lightning.
I mean, the goat is pretty handsome, but
It
wanna
is
pet the lion.
two action verbal, and they need to make a DC 32 reflex.
yes, the reflex save is plus 16, and I rolled a 9, so that is a
So
fail.
they failed. They critical failed though.
They critically failed it.
So they take double damage.
Double damage.
It's 8d12
Okay.
each one of them. So GM, they take 77. That's a good number, right?
So
there you go.
what's the total?
That's a good one.
No, the 77 is a double damage for each. That's double damage. That's total. Yep,
Plus
for each one.
68 is 68 plus 77. Oh God. Man, it's worth a lot of stars because these guys are CR8.
All right, now that's how you do it. See these ugly things dropping from the sky? Next time, you guys are on the front end of that.
16 stars.
Let's go find that giant now and kick its ass.
That will do it for round 1 of Loaded Dice Rollers. I hope it was entertaining. I really do. I mean, they've evaded everything that I threw at them, I think. Am I not that tough? All right, well, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's Gen Con. We're live at Gen Con. It's Loaded Dice Rollers. Continuing the battle in Elysium. We really loved having you here. It was an amazing time. We are up for Best Series, so we're going to find that out by the end of this because it's happening right now. Although our screening is tomorrow. So a little peculiar on that, but please tune in, subscribe, like, rate, review. Brooke, anything else? No, she just smiled like she just. Yeah, there you go.
We're doing it live, GM. We're doing it live.
Right. Well, we did do it live, actually.
I know, that's what I said.
Because
We did it live.
the equipment isn't allowing us to do anything else, but we did it live. So.
Thank you for coming. We hope the rest of Gen Con is enjoyable. And don't forget to subscribe. Leave comments on the RPG All-Stars channel. A prize from Paizo will be given to one of the new subscribers who leaves comments that pique our interest.